It's been a hot minute, huh? We haven't played in a while. Now I don't remember anything. I think this is the deck that we were playing. We had... Yeah, this basic card that we buff, which attacks 3 times. And we... How do we buff it? Intuition was one way. Nelker's Experiment was the main way. So let's just go into a run and let's see what happens. Let's go on a Scarecrow first and see what happens. How did this work? Okay, so we've got a Homeward Bound, we've got an Against the Grain. Against the Grain is -2 cards, so we're gonna have 3 cards after we play it. But Homeward Bound we want to keep for Nelker experiments. And we only want to play the Nelker experiments if we have 2 basics. Now, if I play Against the Grain, I have to return 4 cards. So that means, at the very least, I am returning the 2 that I draw and then 2 more, which would be very bad. So I do think we actually have to go Homeward Bound here and have to hope that we draw basics. We did not. So now we can go another Homeward Bound. That will give us another chance to draw more basics. And it will preserve that second Homeward Bound. So we're only using 1 Homeward Bound and ensuring or increasing the probability that we get more value out of the Nelker's Experiment at the cost of some card draw cost. Which is limited in our deck. Now we did get our second basic, so at this point we can commit to a Nelker, and Nelker actually draws 3 anyways, so I did not consider that. So those are my basics getting buffed. Now we've got another Homeward on an Elk, so let's do that. That will leave us at 6 cards. No, actually, it will leave us at 2 cards. But then we've got Against the Grain and Against the Grain, which we can do, so that's fine. There's our Nelka. Okay. Oh, okay, that happened, but I did not mean for it to happen. I thought I clicked on the card and not on the OK button. How can we have... Oh yeah, because we have 3 instead of 2, because one of the cards was returned. So now we can go Against the Grain here. We have 2 Nelkers here, which we are interested in. Now, we'll get rid of... We'll keep 1 Tea Ceremony for sure. We'll keep some Intuitions in here, I think. I'll keep all the Intuitions and get rid of a double X. Now we can go Tea Ceremony, Nelk. Now we can go Intuition. The problem is if we go Intuition, then playing Against the Grain. Alright, if we go Intuition and we draw a Homeward Bound, we can't play the Homeward Bound, so we play Against the Grain here. Shut up. Okay, let's put you after 2 hours. Now we need to return 4. I don't think I need another Tea Ceremony right now. I can definitely get rid of the double-edged. I can actually probably get rid of it from my deck, if I remember correctly my thoughts from last time I played. I have a double-edged sword here that I didn't see. And I think I'll go with that. Now I'm happy to play an Intuition. Now I want to play another Against the Grain. There's my Homeward Bound, so now I can get rid of that. I kind of want to keep this since it has buffed attack. That's kind of greedy, but... maybe, maybe not. 1, 2, 3, and... let's get rid of the expensive Nelk, perhaps. Or maybe... Oh, I don't have that many more reloads. I can't really reload my deck by much more. So I'll go up to 6 now, and then I'll have homeward bound onto a 3 Nelk. That will leave me at 4. Then I can play this for free. Mana or card draw. I'm not gonna be able to play some Nelks. I've got T's, so I'm fine actually. So T's actually seem to be important, don't they? So let's get rid of the intuition then, because we're probably not gonna get around to playing it. And now I need to get rid of one more. I don't want to get rid of this. I don't want. I probably want to keep this just because I can reduce it with T. So I'll actually get rid of this and not be that greedy. Now I can go home. Nelk. Bam. Now I can go... I want to say intuition. If I miss with my intuition, then I've also got Tea Ceremony. But, so if Nelker is at the very bottom of the deck, that's kind of bad. But do I have any choice, really? I don't think so. Because I need to draw 4 cards. Well, actually, what I can do is play Nelka, and then T, and then reduce 2, which means I'm missing 1 intuition. I think that's the play here. Because that guarantees a second Nelka. Okay, now we go T, and bam. And now we go... this, 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 this. Okay, and that was how much damage? 263, 300, like 730-ish. So that's our... that wasn't optimal, but that's something we can be striving for. Now I don't remember how the fights worked in terms of these guys. I don't think I get anything by beating them, so I think I can just skip them. Because, yeah, they have here this obtained thing, so I can go only fight the unobtained guys. So now we choose our skills, revive, extra. Oh, okay. Let me. Yeah, I forgot to modify my deck. That's fine. Next time we have to modify our deck, cause definite. Well, I don't know if there's better cards to add. Anyways, add free fog clearing. No overheats. Maybe restart. Can only use the skill once. Let's go overheat. Adding some fuel in my deck can't be too bad. I get to choose when to do it. Return and draw. Restart. Stops the enemy while you play 3 cards. Let's go for that. I think stopping enemies can be pretty good. Choose 1 card from deck and add it to hand. Discard 3 cards. Let's go research. That can be quite useful. I'm not gonna fight that guy because I think he's too strong from my memories. So let's go Nelka here. Do we have... We don't. We have only 1 basic, so that was pretty bad. Let's go against the grain. Let's stop this guy from moving while I play 3 cards and think about what I want. I should have played this last turn, but that's fine. What I can do now is choose a Nelk, then go homeward on the Nelk and go basic. Okay, then what am I gonna do after that? Homeward on... I don't have a Nelk. That's annoying. I guess I have to go against the grain. I go, yeah, against the grain, return a homeward bound, and hope I draw some of my other Homeward Bounds. In fact, maybe. What's his ability? Hand cost +1. At the start and after self-repair. Oh, right. Self-repair is when I hit him a lot and he gets grounded. Okay. Yeah, these double-edged swords are very bad against this guy because I don't want to play them, but I also want attacks that slow him down. So I need to have some generic cheap attacks that don't debuff me. Now, he's only on 350, so playing an edged sword is not the end of the world. At this point, I have to play in Against the Grain to save my Homeward Bounds. I need to deal 40 damage to down him, which means I can probably toss this basic plus, because I can only focus on buffing 2 of them, and that doesn't lose me any value. Before I do... Yeah, so I need to play Against the Grain here to save my Homeward Bound. I did not draw a Nelk, of which I have 2 of, which is very bad. So next turn I'm probably gonna go Intuition. So let's get rid of this and this so that they reset their cost. And then I can go Intuition. And I'm pretty likely to... Or actually, I can go Against the Grain and guarantee a good draw. No, I'll go... Yeah, I'll go with Intuition, and if I don't draw Homeward Nelk, then I'll go Tea Ceremony on the 2 Nelks, and if I draw Homeward Bound Nelk, then I'm doing Homeward Bound Nelk. Oh no, because I won't have enough deck size. Well, at that point, I can just use my skill. Okay. So now I can go Intuition. I have no Nelks. That is very, very bad. So now I need to go Against the Grain. And let's do this one. Oh, crap. Okay. Tea Ceremony on the 2 Nelks. Shoot. Is that gonna kill him? I think so. Wait, what? Okay, I don't know why he took so little damage of the first attack. That was kind of strange. Okay, at least we got a reward here. And now we don't need to worry about time so much, which is the part of this game I hate the most. We have a restart ability, return up to 5 draw. Let's go restart. Restart can be good. We don't care about any of this. Right, applies 5 seals, remove 1 seal each time you play a card. And seals... how did they work? Yeah, I need to basically reshuffle them away from my hand so I don't lock off cards, which will be kind of hard with this deck. I need to deal 550, which means I don't have to optimize too hard. Now, definitely the first move here is a do I have to go Homeward Bound on the Homeward Bound? I think I do, because otherwise it gets destroyed. So I need to go Homeward Bound here. We drew a Nelk and a basic. But now if we choose to play the Nelk, even if we draw second basic, this destroys the Homeward Bound. So we need to go Homeward Bound here. We did not draw another... basic plus. So let's choose 1 card. I can't. Okay. Well, I have to risk it then with the Nelk. Hopefully I draw second basic. I thought I could use my abilities. Still can't use it. Okay, we did draw second basic plus. But we do not have another Nelk. So, we need to go Against the Grain here. We have intuitions. 2 more. We definitely have to play against the grain to preserve the homeward bound. We got a Nelk, but we don't have another homeward bound. Let's get rid of those so that they don't get locked up in my hand. And I've got a tea ceremony. I've got an against the grain. And I have another against the grain. Maybe I keep 1 intuition because then I can play tea into intuition, or I can even play the intuition for 2 card draw to draw. So let's get rid of the sword then, and the other sword. I like that. Do I even keep the other intuition and get rid of the grain? Yes, I like that. Intuition. Okay. Oh no, because now it's gonna get locked up. I didn't think about that. Okay, we have 2 Nelks. That's bad. Well, not bad, but I need to draw well here. Oh, no, I have choose from deck. Okay, so I can go tea ceremony. Okay, I did draw my homeward bound. Very nice. In fact, do I just go reduce the homeward bound? Maybe. My basic plus is gonna get locked up, which is very annoying, actually. So maybe we start buffing this other... Oh, but that's gonna get locked up as well. That's not good. Okay. Ceremony, homeward bound, Nelk. I don't draw anything if I do that. No, listen, I like drawing from homeward bound, so let's go Nelk. What does this do? Stops. Oh, I can stop him. Okay. Start. You can only use this skill once. Okay, so let's do that. Let's use that. Let's do this. We drew homeward Nelk. Okay. Now let's do this. In fact, no, let's just do this. Because they're both locked. It doesn't matter which one of the 2 I buff, so I might as well buff the one that has more attack. Now I can go homeward bound, and I can't go Nelk if I go the homeward bound. I can go the free Nelk, actually. So I think I can just do that then. And that should be my last homeward bound. Okay. And now I can do this. I buffed against the grain and not basic. That's stupid. Now I can go Nelk. I have 1 more Nelk in there though. When I go this Nelk, I'm gonna go down to 0, and then I can add the overloads, and I can go Nelk. Okay, let's do that. Bam. Let's make sure I buff the basics. Now I can do this. Now I can do this. And now 81 times 3 is 240. And then this will go up to 70, 81 as well. So 243, 486. Not quite enough. 486. But then I only need what? 1444? So I can just literally, finish him off. So let's play this before it gets locked up. Then I can play my basic plus. And then I can go... Why is he on 109? That's... did I not calculate things properly? 38. Oh yes, because I had to play the Nelka before I played. Okay. Now I can go... Intuition. No, T, Intuition. No, because then he's gonna lock up my cards. I can't play too many cards. So I guess I just go... This is 50. This will add 30. So... 30, 60, 90. Against the grain. This is locked. Which of my attacks is not locked? Against the Green. So against the Green is gonna be the last attack I play. So I can go Nelk, attack, attack. That will be 30, that will be 20, 50, 80, and this will be 33. 113. That should be just enough, just above lethal. If I have calculated it right. In fact, so I'm not restrained on mana. Actually, I should do the double edge. So that's 30, 60, 90, minus 10, 28, 118. Yeah, that should be enough as well. So let's do this. Oh no, oh, yeah, I'm dead. Because I can't play anything now. Yeah, I need to play cards for these to go down. Okay, so let's do this. Now, let's stop the enemy from the start, because there's no point keeping that. We have Homeward Nelk. So let's make sure I get another basic plus. And now I can go this, this, this. Now I can go... I don't have another Nelk. Maybe we draw it? There we go. Oh no, this is gonna get destroyed. So now I need to play the second Homeward Bound, yeah, to avoid it getting destroyed. So now I can do this. Oops. Now I can do this. I've got 2 Nelks. What if I just go Tea Ceremony? And I add 30 to each of those. They will be at 63. 63 times 6 is not enough. But I can actually put them up one more. So 63, 78 times 6 is like 468 or something, which is gonna be out of reach, kind of. I'm just trying to think, how do I make sure this basic plus doesn't get locked up? I also need to play this, but I don't have enough mana. So I need to add the 6 overload, but I don't want to do that before drawing the second note. But that might just be me being greedy. That was a hard sentence to say. But this is my last Homeward Bound, I think. Is it? How is it my last Homeward Bound? Did I have a Homeward Bound explode? I've used 2 Homeward Bounds, I'm pretty sure. I've got 2 here. And 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so I have used 2 Homeward Bounds. But I used 1 Homeward Bound on the other Homeward Bound, so I thought... Anyways, I think it should be enough without thinking too hard about it. What I'm saying is probably incomprehensible to you at this point, but I think we add the 6 overload. I think we go Homeward Bound on the Nelk. And then we go on the basics. And in fact we buff the basic that is not going to get locked up. And then we can play this basic plus just before it gets locked up. We've got 3 in deck, but they're all garbage. So we can go Tea Ceremony. We definitely go 1 Tea. Now when I play a Nelk, this is gonna get locked up. So maybe I'm okay with this getting locked up. I'd need to play 7 cards before it gets unlocked. So I'd need to go 1, 2, probably a T, 3, then Nelk 4, 5. Yeah, I think it will get unlocked. So I can go Nelk on Basic Plus, Basic Plus, Nelk on Basic Plus, Basic Plus. Okay, so now I have 3 cards. I need to play... Oh no, both Basic Pluses are unlocked. Very nice. Let's play a Tea Ceremony that's gonna get locked. Actually... okay, this one. Nelk. Intuition. Let's go Nelk on Basic Plus. Basic Plus. So now my double-edged swords are gonna get locked up, and this intuition is gonna get locked up, which is not the end of the world. That's fine. How many? I need to play 3 cards, so that's intuition, base, and then it will get unlocked. Intuition, Basic Plus. Yeah, so this guy got reduced damage there, and I don't understand why. That was very weird. But this one should do full damage, which is going to be 288, taking him down to... what would it be? 112 plus 12, 124, I think? And now this got unlocked. Which is just not enough, but that's fine, because we can play the Tea Ceremony. Oh, this is gonna get locked up. But we're going to... Okay, so we definitely need to do this. And now we can do this. Okay. Well, that was hard. But we should get some nice rewards, and this should allow us to progress further in the game by unlocking stuff and leveling up. All In removes Fragile from 2. Okay, so that is a card that we can add to our hand. I also remember there was a card that got stuff for playing 3 mana cards, and this is a 3 mana card that synergizes with 2 other 3 mana cards which have Fragile. Actually, 1, because we removed the Fragile off of the upgrade on the other card. And then we've got... Oh, I dropped something and then accidentally clicked my mouse, so I couldn't read the card, but we're gonna read it in a second. You do something for me. Let's read the story. Maybe it's something you like. Yeah, like a favor you want me to do for you. For example, I want you to take your training more serious. That's not what I meant. More like you wanting to go shopping with me. I can't think of anything off the top of my head. Besides, you and I should have practice battle now. Get ready. Oh. Okay, so we're fighting. I forgot about this part. Ability changes time each time damage is taken. Oh, right, yeah. Rotates. So this adds 1 cost, this reduces 1 cost, and the other one reduces attack off of my cards, I'm pretty sure. If I click on the question mark, will it tell me? Tips about Fragile. Returning to deck. No, not really. Okay. So here, I can go Intuition for some draw. I really don't like increasing the cost of stuff. So maybe I go Double-Edged Sword. That will decrease the cost of stuff, which can't screw me over too much, I don't think. Because she only has 300 health, so even if I don't go full value, I'm fine. So we'll go Double-Edged Sword just to what's it called? Advanced one. Now I can go Intuition. We've got 2 basics. I don't want to go against the grain. So what I'll do is I'll choose 1 card, and now I'm only contemplating whether I should choose a Homeward Bound and hope to draw a Nelk, or another Homeward Bound. But if I miss, that would be kind of bad. I mean, drawing 3 cards is a lot. The worst one would be if I draw like basic, double edge, Tea Ceremony, because that locks me out completely. What are my other abilities? Oh right, I can stop advancing her, let's do that. Add 6 overload, yeah, so choose 1 card from deck. So the safe play here would be to just get a Nelk. Yeah, I think I like that. Let's get a Nelk. Okay, we got Homeward Bound. We don't want to buff the wrong card. Okay, now we can go Homeward Bound. We missed on the Nelks, which is kind of bad, but it's not the worst because at least we can go another Homeward Bound and now play a Nelk. And I didn't calculate whether I would have enough cards, but I do, so no harm, no foul. We played a Nelk on the basics. Now, how much damage is this? If I go another Nelk, in fact, I've got 2 Nelks. So I could go 6 overloads, Homeward Bound Nelk, other Nelk. 1 Nelk takes me up to, let's calculate it on this one, 1548, about 50 times 6, yeah, that will kill him. Okay, so let's add 6 overloads and go Homeward Bound on the Nelk. We got our other Nelk. Basic plus, basic plus. Now I can go... I was gonna say Tea Ceremony, but I can't, because then I won't be able to play the Nelk. So I have to go... I mean, I can't go Homeward Bound. I can go Tea Ceremony and should. So I will do... this. Let's see what happens if I reduce this. Does it somehow save it because the card is transformed? No. Okay. So that reduced the cost of everything in my hand. What do I have in here? A Nelk. Okay, so that's very good. So I can go Intuition, Tea Ceremony, Nelk. Oh, that switched. Okay. Well, let's just kill her while we can. And let's go with the Chief Basic Plus first. So this should do 18 damage, and it did. Okay. 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 You dead. If there's anything you want me to do with you, I'm ready. You're always doing. I thought I could return the favor for once. You could what? Never mind, it's nothing. Never mind, it's nothing. What? It's nothing, it's nothing. Shut up. Okay, rewards. We didn't level up, so we didn't get upgrade chips, unfortunately. But we did get some new cards in our deck. And now I've obtained these rewards, so I don't understand why I can't level up these guys beyond level 4. So what next for me then? Like bias bias 15 or higher. So what? I just need to grind? Well, no, because I've got bias 16. What do you mean? Why can't I upgrade them? I don't understand. There's something I'm not understanding. Okay, let's have a look at our deck. In fact, let's not. Let's end the video. Bye. Oop, no, not that. Wait.